Hello everybody, Alex here from Snake on Exotics, and today it's feeding day. So we're going to feed all the animals, and I've got two really cool surprises for you. Well, one's not really a surprise, more of a jobbo, but first one, definitely a big surprise, definitely a big surprise. So like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell for me, and let's see what the first one is. Whoa! So I'm in a little bit earlier this morning. It's about 11 o'clock compared to when I normally come in on 12 on a Sunday for my half day. But what Morgan has messaged me this morning, sent me a photo, so I'll put you up with what she sent me. She found Eggos! So I had to quickly get dressed and do everything and rush down. So she found the Eggos, so what she did, she moved the tortoise out the way, just so she doesn't knock them around. We're only getting two at a time though. We're only getting two at a time. I don't know if she's because it's a smaller tortoise or she's just because it's one of her first lot of eggs. But what she did, she's buried them for me. So that's what we've done. We've just buried them to keep them warm, and just in case they climbed back up there, there's less chance of them being knocked around and rolled over. So what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to set more eggs up in the incubator, all ready to go. So that's gonna be the plan. First job this morning, see if we can get some more Eggos set up in the incubator, all ready to go. We'll have to write down the dates and mark it all down, and we'll work out how long we've got left on these ones compared to the new ones we've got putting in. What? So we're going to need vermiculite to put the eggs in. We're going to need a little plastic cup to put them in their nest box, and then we're going to have to unbury them, get them all out, and then we can set them all up in the tubs. That's going to be really, really cool, really, really fun for us to do today. And then we've got another little job, and then we've got feeding day. So let's crack on and do our first job. This, to be fair, they're both important jobs. Both these, sorting out the eggs and sorting out the next job, but eggs come first because the other thing can last a little bit longer than the eggs can. Okay, so I've got a little plastic tub. This is going to be our nest box. Then I've got the vermiculite. Don't know if we've got enough left. Very small amount in there. But I have got a whole bag of it down there, so if I have to, I can open that one. But see how much we got in here. We don't need to bury the eggs, we just need to have a nice moisture layer basically to hold a lot of the moisture for us. So in here we should have, there it is, vermiculite. So let's see how much there is actually in there. It's really light, so it can be deceiving. There can be a bit more in there than we actually think. I don't think we're doing too bad. There's still more in there, I think. One bag, open up a bit more. It's hard with one hand. There's still more in there. Yep, there's still more in there. Not loads, but unless we get a smaller tub. Oh, I don't think that's enough. I'm not sure. If this was shallower or narrower, it might be alright. Right, we'll have to open another pack and top it up. So Alex, why don't you use a smaller tub? Well, if we get bad luck and one of the eggs gets a little bit mouldy, if it's really, really close to one of the other eggs, it's going to spread a lot easier than it would if there was a bigger distance between them. So I'm going to try and keep a reasonable distance between eggs so there's less chance of stuff spreading between them if we get bad luck. But fingers crossed, touch wood, that we've had good luck so far. That's what I'm looking for. Skizzers. So this is the new bag of vermiculite. Come on, come on. I might have to do it with two hands. There we go. So I've set up a whole nother tub. Basically, I want my eggs to be on this one because I like this one the most. So I'm just going to use this one as a bottom layer for our moisture. There we go. Just like so. Nice, good ½ inch. Yep. There we go. And now we get this bad boy. And just chuck this one on top. I think it's a lot more cleaner, and I can spot mould on this white a lot easier than I can on all that multicoloured stuff. Almost like polystyrene balls, almost. That's what it feels like. It's really, really light. There we go. There's our mix. All we've got to do now is wet it. Give it a good soak in. Let it seep through. I'm going to poke some holes in it as well. And then we can spray it down. Into those holes. And that makes sure the bottom gets a good soak in. And it's not just the top that's getting drenched. We want a good spread of moisture throughout all the vermiculite and egg hatch rise or whatever they call it. So there we go. I think that's going to be nice now. Yes. Not too wet, not too dry. You can squeeze it, no water comes out of it. So I like that now. So there we go. Let's go get some eggs and put them in to the vermiculite. Egg finding time. I'll switch to the phone so we get a bit of a better close-up on it. But let's see if we can find ourselves some eggs and add them to the nest box. Okay. So apparently they're around here somewhere. Let me zoom out a little bit. Not too far, sorry. There we go. Oh, yes. You sure it was just two, Morgan, yeah? Yeah. Oh, look at those bad boys. Oh, let's go get the paintbrush and we can dust them all clean. It's like being an archaeologist. Oh, yes. Eggies, 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 eggy, eggs. Gotta be careful, I know one tilted a little bit. Okay, so we might have a chance. Okay, we've got it. While we've got it, we can see if we can put it in the light and just see if we can see anything. Looks like there's something in there. Just going to place him nicely down like that. There we go, I'm going to make a bit more of a divot for this one. There we go, a bit more of a divot. There we go. Make another divot this side. Okay, and that could be where the other one lives. But he needs to be uncovered a little bit more first. There we go. Okay, buddy. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Whoa, camera, sorry. Behave yourself, camera. Okay, Oh, look at those bad boys. Okay, we've got to get the lid on and get them in the incubator. Well, hey, there goes, there goes, there goes. So we go. I'm just going to lightly place it on. We're not clicking it down because we still want a bit of airflow, okay? So we might have to adjust where these ones are so we can make sure we can fit both in. Okay, so... Ooh. Is this too small to go this way? Yes, it is. Way too small. No, it isn't, I don't think. That's shut like that? No, it doesn't shut. Okay, so it can't go like that. Come on, turn. So... they fit there. They would fit there. Okay. There's not enough room there. They could maybe go on top, but I'm not keen about them going on top very much. No, they wouldn't fit. They're gonna have to go on top like that on the bottom. That's where they're gonna have to go. Live right there. The problem with these incubators, they're really quite small. There we go. That's clicked in. Oh, I've just got to adjust that, and I've got to be able to see what that says. That's the whole point. We don't have to open the tank. Okay, everything's dropped obviously because I've opened it. So we'll leave it for half hour, let it top itself back up, and we'll come back and check the humidities and the temperatures are up at the right numbers. But there goes! Oh my god, there goes! Yes! So, what's the date today? What's the date today? The 6th. So, 36 days our Eggos have been in there. So we need to get the pen, we need to write on our ones how the date today. So we've got to put the 6th of the 3rd. 6th of the 3rd. So we can do that. And then we know exactly the day they were hatched. And then we can find out then when we need to expect for them to hatch, basically. The last thing we want is them hatching and us not being aware of it, not being ready, and them being in there for too long. So 6th of the 3rd. And England goes small, biggest, bigger. So like days, months, years, okay? I know America it goes months, days, years. But that's why it's just a little bit different. Next jobbo for today. His heat lamp's not working. So we've either got to change the bulb or check something's not wrong with his electrics. The thing is that's the custom heat guard. So that means we're gonna have to unscrew it, take it all down to change the bulb. Don't mind doing that, it's fine. So that's gonna be a big job, and then we've got to feed all the animals. Okay, it's iguana time. I'm gonna use a screwdriver to change his bulb, take the cage off to do the bulb. But I've just thought, probably not a good idea to use his target while we're doing a job because he's gonna try and attack me. So what we're gonna have to do, we have to get another one. So I've got a little one here, or this will do. Different colours, he's never gonna recognise that. Happy days. So I'm gonna have to open it all up, find where the screws are, undo the screws, take it off, put a new bulb in there. But I am gonna check the electrics first, just to make sure that nothing's come loose, and that's what's causing the problem. Okay, that's got no power to it. Sometimes though, the bulbs will blow that and the fuse inside as well. So that could be a possibility. Okay, so I've changed the micro fuse, which is this, that lives right there on the back top of the thermostat. And now we've got the lights are on. But bulb isn't. So that means this bulb has blown the micro fuse. So we're halfway there. We just need to do the bulb now. So let's see what we got going on up here. So this is my version of a custom heat guard. So I built this when we did the full custom tank build. If you want to see how I built it and stuff like that, I've got multiple videos on building this tank. Just have to go back a couple of videos, probably quite a few videos. But so all I did was screw this up in about 3 places. I could maybe go through here, but this is put in with staples, so and nails. So it's probably easier for me just to undo the screws and do it that way. Cool, I've got you on a new grabber, so we should be able to just find a little spot for you. If my hand was strong enough. Oh, it's hard, it is. How do I do it? Give me a sec, I'll be back. Okay, so up in the tank now. So we need to do a couple of screws on here. I think there's going to be one round the back as well we've got to do. Oh, I think I need the bigger ladders, I think. That's a bit better. So now we need to find, have I just got 2 in it? Have I just 2? No, there's going to be a 3rd one. Of course there's a 3rd one. Can we find it? Oh no, I might have to go in, see if we can actually properly find it. Aha, I've only gone and done it. Proper job. Just get any bits and stuff that's loosey-goosey in there. Now, change the bulb. Yep, she's blown. And before we finish as well, we'll have a good look at the lizard, because at the moment he's gone really cold. So he's literally letting us do whatever we want with him. But he's funny because he's frozen himself on the wall. You'd think he'd be underneath his little log or something, but no, he's actually on the wall. I've been stroking him and everything, and he hasn't kicked off at all really, because he hasn't got the energy to. We have heat, we have power, we have power. Okay, so we're going to hold this on here, and then we're going to go up like that, and then we're going to find the back hole. There we go, we found the back hole. Okay, that's lined up, twisty twisty, righty tighty, lefty loosey. I'm going the wrong way, I think. Which way am I supposed to be doing it? That's the one. I got my righties and my tighties mixed up. It's not my fault. It's hard sometimes. Okay. Up she goes. Like a glove. Absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. Job good in. So let's have a little look at him while he's letting us do stuff. So as you can see, he's pinned himself on the back wall. Because he's so cold, he's just letting us stroke him. Anybody? He's hiding under the leaflet. Hey buddy. Strokies. shedding there. Back legs are shedding there. Back legs now. There we go. Help them shed a little bit. But there we go. Job's a good one. We've got heat. So we'll be basking and getting nice and warm soon. Can I fix this light while I'm up here? Yes, we can. So, I didn't realise how long all these job hours were going to take today. So I think with all the time we've spent checking on him, and we're going to have to do an update on him later on today, because everyone's going to want to know that he's warmed up and done okay. So I'm going to have to do another clip of him as well. And we're going to want to check that the Eggos are doing everything, because remember, we've got to go back when they've warmed up. So I think what I'm going to do is, this is going to be a separate video. This is going to be for Monday. And then I'm going to do feeding day. And then that's going to be for Sunday's video. And then Monday you'll have this video, which was meant to be start of feeding day. But I didn't realise how big these two jobs were. So we're up to 31. It's probably just sorting itself out for now. We're on 81% humidity. Of course, it's got to redo the humidity again. Obviously, because it's warm and stuff like that, and we let a lot of it out, it's got to top itself back up again. But yeah, so we've got 4 Eggos in the incubator. So our first ones were born on the 29th for the 1st, second ones were the 6th for the 3rd. So we've got 31 by 81. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So it's been a bit of time now. Oh, it looks like he's warmed up a little bit. There he is, he's turned right round. Instead of being all laid down the back, so he's got a bit warmer, got a bit more of his colour back. There we go, happy, happy chappy. Happy, happy chappy. That's what we like to see. So just checking on the Eggos again, and the humidity seems to be going down. It was on 80 odd, and now we're on 76. So that means we're gonna have to do a little bit more spraying in that top one, add a bit more humidity. But I'm gonna let it ride for a little bit, just let it sort itself out, and then I'll double check anything tonight. But I think that's gonna be it for this video today. This is not for today, this is gonna be for Monday, this is, because I'm gonna do a separate video for the feed-in, because this is gonna be too much of a video otherwise. So please like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell for me. Sorry that I said it was feed-in, but you already would have seen feed-in, because this is gonna be the day before. So if you wanna watch a video, there should be one there. If you wanna subscribe to the channel, it's up there. If you wanna watch a playlist, it's up there. So I'll see you in the future. Bye.